few can compete with the Amish's timeless skills and workmanship, particularly in furniture building. The Amish have absolutely mastered the art of furniture manufacture, from selecting the best lumber to applying traditional joinery techniques passed down through generations. In this guide, we'll take you through the interesting process of Amish artisans handcrafting beautiful, long-lasting furniture. Stay tuned to learn the secrets to their unrivaled ingenuity and expertise in creating robust, long-lasting furniture. The Amish understand that great furniture begins with quality materials. Let's face it, if your furniture is constructed of cheap, weak wood, it won't last until Thanksgiving dinner, let alone be passed down to your grandchildren. The Amish do not take shortcuts. They chose their wood with care, almost as if they were choosing the ideal ingredients for Grandma's secret apple pie recipe. Only the best will do. They favor hardwoods such as oak, cherry, maple, and occasionally walnut. Why? Because these timbers are naturally durable and age well. Consider them the MVPs of wood, strong, dependable, and designed to survive for decades. Furthermore, the Amish get their wood locally, typically from adjacent forests, ensuring high quality. Their selecting method is not random. The Amish carefully scrutinize each piece of lumber to ensure that it has been properly aged and dried. This avoids problems such as shrinkage, warping, and breaking over time. It's similar like selecting avocados at the store. No bruises, flaws, just beauty. But unlike an avocado, Amish furniture is built to last generations. Each variety of wood has unique qualities. Oak, strong and durable like a wise old grandfather who has seen it all. Maple is smooth and polished with delicate grain that looks great with light stains. Cherry matures gently, deepening with time to reveal a deep, rich color. Walnut, sleek and refined, commonly utilized for unique pieces that require extra flair. Some Amish towns even have their own sawmills to carefully prepare the timber. Others purchase from reputable local mills. In any case, they shun mass-produced wood in favor of high-quality materials. After all, you wouldn't make a sandwich out of old bread, right? It's the same notion here. Quality matters. Amish furniture becomes naturally harm-resistant when made from these carefully selected timbers. It's as durable as a tank. Fun fact, oak is so robust that it is frequently used in shipbuilding. So if you ever want to transform your dining table into a boat, it might just work. After obtaining the finest hardwood, the Amish proceed to prepare it. Consider this like preparing ingredients before cooking a large family supper. You wouldn't just toss everything in a pot without first chopping and prepping everything, right? The Amish often use hand tools or limited technology to prepare the wood, while other people utilize power tools or pre-cut lumber. The Amish adhere to traditional methods. They measure, cut, and smooth each piece by hand or using small equipment. What was the result? Incredible precision, no shortcuts, and no margin for error. Yes, they do, but they do not produce jagged or uneven boards. The Amish are skilled in using hand tools such as planes, saws, and scrapers to make everything smooth and accurate. It's similar to how some people can cook without using a recipe and still produce delicious results every time. Their years of experience enable them to eyeball measurements and guarantee everything fits precisely. Here's the secret. By meticulously prepping each piece ahead of time, they avoid having to make revisions during assembly. Consider prepping your vegetables and seasonings before cooking. It makes the actual procedure a lot faster. The sole product we recommend on our channel is a book by Claude Davis, a seasoned prepper, about 126 superfoods and preservation methods utilized during difficult times such as the Great Depression. These practices, which are both historically significant and practical, are worth passing down to future generations. If you're interested, check out our Frugal Solutions channel for links to this book and others, such as Nicole Apollon's Guide to Herbal Remedies. The Amish's attention to detail includes understanding the wood's natural grain and texture. Not all woods are the same. Some components require additional smoothing, although others contain natural curves that can improve the final product. Recognizing these details early saves time later. There is no need to rework pieces during assembly. It's not only about cutting wood, however. The Amish also dry their wood thoroughly before beginning. If wood becomes too moist, it will warp, split, or shrink over time. Nobody wants a shaky table after a year, especially while hosting dinner. They utilize two drying methods, natural drying. The wood is stacked and allowed to air dry in a shed or open place for several months. Consider it like maturing a nice steak, slow and steady. Kiln drying is faster. The wood enters a kiln, which is a large oven that regulates temperature and humidity. It's efficient and ensures that no moisture remains in the wood. If wood isn't properly dried, it expands and compresses after construction, giving furniture a worn appearance. After drying, the Amish cut the wood to the exact sizes required. This is when it becomes impressive. The Amish utilize little automation and rely on their skills and hand tools to achieve precise cuts. Why all this preparation? Simple. Everything fits together wonderfully. The pieces are smooth, the sizes are accurate, and there is no guesswork. It's like assembling a puzzle with all the components ready to go. This rigorous preparation expedites the construction process while providing high-quality results. Their experience and ancient ways frequently surpass contemporary machines, demonstrating that sometimes the old way is the best way. The Amish believe that less is more, and it shows in their furniture designs. They avoid extremely intricate elements and flamboyant trends. Instead, they concentrate on timeless, useful designs that are simple to construct and look wonderful. Consider the iconic shaker-style chair, for example. Its basic design results in fewer cuts, measurements, and blunders. It's quicker to manufacture and equally as durable as more complex versions. By adhering to simple shapes, they save time and eliminate the need for sophisticated tools. Pre-cutting is another time-saving method. Before assembly, each component is measured and cut to size. This guarantees that the project runs smoothly and without interruptions. Imagine preparing a cake and pausing to mix each ingredient separately. It would take forever. The Amish avoid this by preparing things ahead of time. This allows them to assemble swiftly and efficiently. When it comes to assembly, pre-cutting the wood is an important phase in the furniture making process. Here's how it's done in accordance with the Amish handbook. Begin by carefully measuring and marking the wood with traditional blueprints, memorized patterns, or simple guidance available online. This procedure ensures that there are fewer mistakes later. Make precise cuts. Cut the wood with hand tools such as saws or limited electric machinery. To eliminate waste and ensure proper fit, make clean and exact cuts. Pre-cutting streamlines the entire process, making joining and assembly more efficient. It also reduces material waste because each item is meticulously planned, with little left over. Even minor details, such as matching wood grains and patterns, are taken into account, resulting in furniture that is both useful and aesthetically pleasing. While basic designs appear to be straightforward, they require much thought ahead of time. The Amish start working early to ensure that the construction process runs smoothly and quickly, and the greatest part, it works. High-quality furniture can be made without the use of cutting-edge tools or technology. Your finished product will be faster and better if you plan it carefully, cut it precisely, and prepare it properly. It's similar like arranging a road trip. If you know where you're going and arrange your stops, you'll arrive without delay or detour. After cutting the wood, sanding and smoothing is the next process. This is when rough edges turn into polished, smooth surfaces. Sanding is necessary for both appearance and function. It makes the furniture more visually appealing and safer to use. The Amish often smooth the wood with inexpensive equipment such as sandpaper, sanding blocks, and hand planes. With minimal equipment, they have complete control over every curve, edge, and corner. Start rough and fine. The initial round of sanding removes roughness, and finer sandpaper prepares the wood for finishing. Check for flaws. Craftsmen examine the surface for scratches, uneven patches, or natural flaws such as knots or cracks. If necessary, they fill these with wood filler before proceeding. This meticulous attention to detail guarantees that the wood is immaculate, which improves its beauty and durability. It's similar to prepping a canvas for painting. The smoother the base, the better the finished product. One of the most important secrets of Amish furniture is its utilization of traditional joinery techniques. You are undoubtedly wondering what that means. Simply, joinery is the process of building solid connections between pieces of wood without using screws or nails. The Amish use techniques such as dovetail joints, finger joints, and mortise and tenon joints to create long-lasting furniture. The dovetail joint is emblematic of Amish craftsmanship. You've probably seen it in handmade drawers, when two pieces of wood fit together like jigsaw pieces. This method produces a strong, smooth bond that eliminates the need for screws or nails. Consider it as wood holding hands, a strong grip with no letting go. This approach has been used for centuries and is still popular because of its longevity and aesthetic appeal. The Amish have perfected ancient joinery techniques that do not require screws, nails, or industrial fasteners. Why? Because it works, and nobody wants unsteady furniture. This is a joinery superstar. Consider it like Legos for woodworkers. One piece has a protruding tenon, and the other has a corresponding hole, the mortise. When you fit them together, you have a joint robust enough to support heavy furniture without squeaking. This approach has been passed down through centuries because, well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. The dovetail junction is another popular option. Consider two pieces of wood carved like jigsaw pieces, one shaped like a dove's tail, wide at the end, and the other with similar cuts. When combined, the tapered design securely secures the parts together, eliminating the need for nails. You've definitely seen this on handmade drawers. It exudes a traditional made-by-hand vibe. These are similar to interlocking fingers. Square fingers are cut into the ends of two boards, resulting in a strong link when united. Simple, durable, and effective. Even though these approaches are outdated, they outperform many newer ones. A chair made with dovetails or mortise and tenon joints can withstand years of usage, even abuse. Toss one across the room, why would you? And it'll probably hold up. Compare this to mass-produced furniture, where a single loose screw can cause a chair to wobble. Furthermore, these seams allow wood to naturally expand and contract in response to temperature and humidity fluctuations. If you live somewhere with hot summers and chilly winters, Amish furniture adjusts rather than crumbling under stress. It's like a good pair of pants after Thanksgiving, stretchy and forgiving. These strategies have a timeless appeal. Dovetails in particular have a gentle appeal that says, "I was made by hand." It's a subtle touch that gains respect when you tell visitors, "This was built without a single nail." Unlike noisy, time-consuming power tool setups, Amish joinery is quiet and precise. Years of experience have allowed the craftsman to assemble components faster than most people can fumble with a power drill. Once the joinery techniques have been chosen, the Amish focus on pre-assembly planning to ensure that everything fits together perfectly. Every measurement is double-checked, and each component is thoroughly examined to guarantee it is correctly cut and prepared. Pre-assembly planning reduces surprises and last-minute modifications. Consider preparing for a trip. Careful planning ensures that nothing is forgotten. The Amish frequently use designs that have been tried and tested over generations, or in some circumstances, schematics that are remembered. This upfront work eliminates the need to pause in the middle of the construction to reconsider or correct errors. The Amish approach to woodworking stresses planning and foresight. Before assembly, each project component is carefully measured, shaped, and tested. This attention to detail assures efficiency and quality in the finished product. Consider making a wooden table. Each leg, top, and support is already formed and smooth during the planning phase. When it comes time to build, everything fits flawlessly, decreasing the possibility of mistakes and removing unneeded fuss. The Amish rely on rigorous planning to expedite their operation and ensure that each piece meets the highest quality requirements. Examine blueprints or design plans to envision the final product's appearance and functionality. The Amish frequently adopt time-tested designs passed down through generations, ensuring precision and consistency. Even after wood prep, remeasure, and mark all components to ensure accuracy. This procedure helps to prevent errors during cutting and assembly. Pre-cut each wood piece according to the design and ensure everything fits. Assemble the components without using glue, nails, or fasteners to ensure alignment and fit. Adjust as necessary before proceeding to the final construction stage. The Amish produce exceptional craftsmanship with simple hand tools such as saws, chisels, planes, and mallets. These instruments may appear antiquated, yet in the hands of a professional user, they are just as effective, if not more so, than contemporary power tools. Precision. Hand tools offer unrivaled control, allowing for fine adjustments and perfect outcomes. Efficiency. Hand tools are ready to use, whereas power tools require setup, calibration, and electricity. Durability. Hand tools are rarely broken and only require occasional sharpening or oiling, making them dependable and low maintenance. Saws. Make steady, straight cuts. Use a guide to keep the saw straight. Chisels. Use a mallet to gently shape or carve. Planes create smooth surfaces by working with the grain. Start with soft wood to get a feel for the tool. Hand tools may take some time to perfect, but they provide precision that power equipment typically lack. With practice, craftsmen may work quickly and skillfully, making long-lasting furniture. After preparing the wood parts and completing the joinery, such as dovetail or mortise and tenon connections, the Amish proceed to the final step, assembly. This level focuses on both craftsmanship and preparedness. Every component is accounted for and organized in accordance with the pre-planned design. This structure reduces misunderstanding and promotes a smooth assembly process. The pre-cut joints, such as dovetail or mortise and tenon, are precisely aligned and fitted together. These conventional methods, which do not require nails or screws, provide remarkable strength and stability. Glue or wooden dowels can be used to reinforce the joints, ensuring that the finished piece is both robust and elegant. By using time-tested processes and tools, the Amish create furniture that will last. Their attention to preparation, precision, and care helps them to make objects that are both functional and beautiful without the noise, dust, or difficulties of modern machines. Before applying any glue or fasteners, the Amish craftsman performs a dry fitting, which serves as a rehearsal for the final assembly. This step entails temporarily assembling the furniture parts to ensure that all joints line up precisely. Alignment check makes sure all pieces fit tightly and joints are tight. Adjustment opportunity. Minor mismatches are repaired at this step with tools such as planes or chisels. Error prevention ensures that the final assembly process runs smoothly. During this phase, the craftsman thoroughly inspects each joint. If a joint is slightly off, adjustments are done to obtain the accuracy required for a perfect fit. Once the dry fit is established, the craftsman proceeds to glue the joints. The Amish rely on high-quality wood glue to ensure strength and endurance. Generous yet precise application. Glue is applied to the joint's contact areas, guaranteeing total coverage while minimizing spillage. Alignment and pressure. The parts are meticulously aligned, and little pressure is used to fix the glue without squeezing too much. Wooden pegs for stability. Wooden pegs are frequently used to make joints stable and prevent moving while glue cures. Unlike hasty modern procedures, the Amish value patience and precision, which allows the glue to form a strong, long-lasting connection. After gluing, clamping is required to ensure that the furniture retains its shape and structural integrity as the glue dries. Clamps are strategically placed on the sides and ends of the furniture to ensure even pressure on all joints. Uniform pressure. Care is made to apply enough pressure to connect the wood without causing damage or deformation. Combination of clamps. Depending on the intricacy of the structure, many clamps may be employed to support and secure it. The clamps work as an oven for a cake, holding everything together while the glue bakes into a hard, long-lasting connection. Small pieces may dry in as little as 30 minutes. Larger pieces, it may take several hours for the adhesive to fully set. During this time, the craftsman supervises the clamps to ensure that the furniture remains aligned and stable. Once the glue is set and the clamps have been removed, the furniture takes on its final shape. At this time, the Amish concentrate on hand carving and detailing, incorporating both decorative and practical elements. Chisels, gouges, and knives are used to carve patterns, motifs, and flourishes with a steady hand and keen eye for detail. Carvings might be entirely decorative, floral motifs, edges, or practical, textured handles, smooth grips. The hand-carved embellishments transform each item into a work of art, accentuating the wood's natural beauty and the craftsman's expertise. The Amish produce furniture that will last generations via thorough preparation, thoughtful construction, and artful finishing touches. Each piece exemplifies a dedication to quality, patience, and tradition. Once the primary structure is stable, the Amish craftsman adds hand-carved features and beautiful motifs that enhance the object beyond its utility. This stage requires a combination of patience, precision, and artistry. Chisels, gouges, and knives are used to create intricate patterns, grooves, and unique moldings. Carvings can be decorative, such as floral designs, or functional, like producing textured grips. It's fascinating to watch a block of wood transform in the hands of expert craftsmen. Each meticulous cut reveals the grain's innate beauty. After carving, the piece is softly sanded to smooth out any rough edges and ensure that the detailing blends perfectly with the general design of the furniture.
The staining and finishing procedure is carefully handled to accentuate the wood's natural grain and protect it for future generations. Amish craftsmen use natural oils like as linseed or tung oil, which permeate the wood and highlight its grain and rich hues. A delicate cloth or brush is used to spread the stain evenly. It is carefully worked into the wood slowly to ensure a smooth, consistent surface. Natural defects, such as knots and swirls in the grain, are embraced by the Amish as signs of authenticity and character. Several thin layers of oil or wax are applied, each absorbing completely before the next. This layering procedure provides a long-lasting finish. Many Amish craftsmen create their own finishes, sometimes using beeswax for a particular warm glow. Natural finishes don't use harsh chemicals, making them safer and more sustainable. The end effect is a piece that exudes warmth and highlights the wood's natural beauty, resulting in a finish that looks and feels ageless. Polishing is the final stage, transforming the furniture from lovely to spectacular. The surface is gently polished using a soft cloth or brush to reveal a subtle, inviting shine. A little layer of wax or oil is then added to protect the finish while enhancing the wood's brilliance. The idea is to get a natural sheen that complements the wood texture without appearing fake. Polishing is the final step in Amish furniture production, bringing the piece to life with a silky smooth surface and a bright shine. Wax gives a delicate, inviting gloss, while natural oils highlight the wood's rich tones. The end result is a beautiful surface that feels warm to the touch. Polishing seals the surface, increasing resistance against dust, grime, and spills. This thin layer protects the furniture while also highlighting its handcrafted beauty. Running your touch across the polished wood feels like silk, a tangible reminder of the skill and attention that went into every detail. The Amish take their time polishing, ensuring that each step shows the same level of attention. The finished product is not only physically appealing, but also robust and functional, a genuine tribute to timeless craftsmanship. Amish furniture's exceptional excellence is the result of years of hands-on experience. Amish youngsters learn to work with wood from a young age. By the time they reach maturity, they have mastered cutting, sanding, assembling, and finishing after years of practice. Decades of repetition result in a thorough mastery of the craft, allowing the Amish to work efficiently while maintaining quality. They immediately know how much pressure to use with a hand plane and how to carve a beautiful dovetail junction using only hand tools and no power gear. Competent artisans may execute jobs swiftly and accurately. Their speed is the result of years of practice and confidence, not haste. This knowledge elevates each piece of furniture into a work of art created with purpose and care. Amish workshops are known for their immaculate order, which helps to speed the making process. Tools are placed on walls or in designated areas, and supplies are neatly packed by type and size. Everything is within easy reach, reducing wasted time. Tasks move easily from one to the next. For example, after cutting wood, it proceeds directly to shape, joining, and assembly, avoiding unnecessary backtracking. Craftsmen can use resources more efficiently when materials are organized. This systematic technique enables the Amish to preserve their famed perfection while finishing projects at lightning speed. Every piece of Amish furniture tells a narrative about tradition, dedication, and expertise. Each process, from selecting the finest hardwoods to hand finishing the surface, demonstrates the importance of quality. Amish furniture is more than just a useful piece. It's a piece of history crafted with techniques passed down through generations. Whether you're sitting on it or just viewing it, each piece invites you to admire the craftsmanship and timeless elegance that distinguish Amish.